Shut up and sit down.
Hello and welcome to a North Wales side-by-side video. Once again we're with Project Padfoot. Finally got all the interior back in except for the centre console, which I'm not putting back in until I've got the car back on the floor and I've tested the handbrake and I've adjusted the cable up correctly. But for now, tonight's job was to come in here, put all the luggage compartment back together with all its panels, these side panels, the bottoms, the doors back on, and just sort of not have quite so many bits lying around in the workshop. I've only got 4 screws, or 2 screws in my case. At some point in this car's life it's had handbrake cables before, I'm thinking, because somebody never put the 2 screws in the front of the centre console. They only put the back ones in. That's all I've got. 2 screws left in my container. I need to vacuum the car out, get rid of all the rubbish on the floor, give it a clean before I do any more work on it. I want to get all the detritus out from behind the seats. But other than putting petrol back in now and reconnecting the battery, and I've been clever here, just in case that terminal shorts out, I always keep these posts that come with new batteries, and just in case that flips up and touches, I've put the post on. So we're all buttoned up on this side of the job. I want to drop it down now, test the handbrake, but I'm not doing that just yet, because now I've completed all the work underneath the car. I need to corrosion protect all the inner structures. I need to get inside the sills, inside the new cross member. Anything that's got a hole in it, I need to spray a cavity wax in it. I'm going to show you the treatment I'm going to use, and it's a treatment I've used for a long time. I use this in my business. I use this chemical in my business. The stuff is amazing. It's a lanolin based corrosion protection system that's totally environmentally friendly. You can put it in water and it will not kill fish, animals or anything. It is brilliant. I'm going to get all the gear out now and I'm going to show you how I intend to rust protect this vehicle. So let me just get everything out, get the chemical out, get the spray gun out and everything, and I'll show you what I'm going to use. Right, this is my preferred rust and corrosion protection chemical. This is called LANOGUARD. There's 5 litres there. I will not use that entire container with this car. I've got different nozzles. That one is a fan, so that covers big areas. That one is a spot nozzle. That just sprays a stream. That's another type of spot nozzle I use. And this is a pipe that fastens onto my pressure gun with a 360-degree nozzle on the end. I can put that down the sills, inside any box sections, anything. And I can spray the chemical in whilst drawing the tube back out. My bottle holds 2 litres and this is a pressure bottle. It's much easier to use a pressure bottle than it is to use a trigger bottle. So all I've got to do is lob that down the inside of a box section, pull and squeeze that trigger, and the chemical's released and it gets full coverage. The stuff is brilliant. If I put a little bit of chemical in there now, I'll quickly show you me doing a box section and you'll get the idea. It's really, really simple. Here. Right, I'm just going to show you an example of how I'm going to go about protecting the inside of, say, a box section, and I'm going to show you on the rear cross member. There's a hole there where the screwdriver is. This section is hollow. So I'm just going to grab my gun and I'm going to send the pipe into the box section. I've pumped the gun up. And it's already running out. I've already got chemical going into this, and I can go up there. See, it's pouring out everywhere. I'm going to get really, really a good protected car. It's going to be amazing. I can spray it anywhere, over anything. That's just an example of how we do it. I've got a different nozzle on the gun now, so let me pump it up till I've got as much pressure in as I can. That's it, we've got full pressure. And it just comes out as a fine mist. That's all you need, nothing more. That is it. Everything. You nail everything with this stuff. And I'm just going to go and do the entire car with that chemical. That is my preferred rust treatment system. Because it's under pressure, it gets everything. The stuff is absolutely brilliant. Let me just do another section down there, just to show you. It's that simple. That'll set now in the next 24 hours, and it'll be ready to go out on the road. But I need to do the rest of the car. But I just wanted to give you an example of how you do this job. When I do the whole car, I'm going to time lapse it for you and I'll show you the entire process. It is my trusted chemical for this process. I won't use anything else. I use it in the business. The stuff is brilliant. I absolutely love this stuff. I've had really good results with it over a long period. I won't use anything else. I won't use wax oil anymore. I don't like underseal on cars because when it chips, the water gets underneath it and then the corrosion goes under the underseal. Before you know it, you've got no metal because it's eating all the metal under the underseal. This creates a chemical barrier between the metal and the outside world. It is a treatment you do once a year on the exposed components. Box sections and things like that, I'll only do them once every 2 years. The rest of the car, all the underneath, the wheel arches, all that kind of stuff gets done once a year. High impact areas, you might do them, just do a touch up after you've washed the car up after a winter, but once it's protected for the entire winter. Wash all the crap off it and you won't have any corrosion afterwards. What corrosion you've got on the car that you've covered won't get any worse because you create a chemical barrier between the outside world, the salts and all the other stuff that they put on the roads. This stuff is just brilliant. It's all you need once a year. Just bang it on. It's not cheap, but it's cheaper than doing a load of welding to your car. That's all I'm going to say on that subject. Much easier than spending hours and hours welding. Protect it whilst you can, and it'll see you through for a good few years. Hey, thanks for watching. Please click like if you like the video. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much for watching.